Hello, this is Debbie Drum, and welcome today from Nashville, the Nashville weekend, birthday weekend, my friend's birthday actually, that we're celebrating. So in a different location today, feeling the vibe and feeling this awesome training that I'm going to bring to you today. And I named it How to Sell Online Courses, the 3 Ps to Follow. If you are here with me live on Fridays, we do this every week, no matter where in the world I am. Isn't it great? And if you are watching the replay, please go ahead, give me a like, comment, and a subscribe if you're watching that on YouTube, which all of these trainings are on YouTube. It's becoming really like a massive training center, really, really good stuff that we deliver in just 20 minutes so that you can take action on this content right away. Because I'm running a training this week. It's actually a Pinterest training. My friend Ashley Z, who works with the net results, and that's my friend James Jones, who runs the net results. I've actually been following James since 2010 when I started online, and he had this software called the Micro Niche Finder. And I said, I want to do whatever James is doing in this industry. And now, we partner a lot together. We run each other's promotions. He puts out awesome stuff. I absolutely love James, and he has found someone by the name of Ashley Z, who does a lot of training for his subscribers, right? So she's done a couple of trainings so far. Two of the most popular ones are this erotica plot software that they develop, because James develops a lot of software programs. It teaches you how to write erotica, and it's a very popular topic on Kindle, and people consume those books for one reason or another. And this one, another popular one that she does, is on Pinterest, and that's the one that we're running this week. I don't want to talk to you about Pinterest marketing in this session today. What I want to talk to you about, though, Ashley does it perfectly. If you follow this link, you'll learn about all the massive advantages that you could have when you're working on the Pinterest platform, right? So she's an expert on that topic, so definitely check that out. But as I was listening to Ashley the other day give her talk, I wanted to point out some things that she is doing really, really right in how she sells this online course through that workshop. So it's more about how she's delivering that content, and I'm going to point out 3 Ps that she does, and you can follow along with that too and incorporate that into your training, into your selling, and you will do as well as Ashley does, because her stuff converts. Her stuff is really good. People listen to her, and I want people to listen to you. So let me pinpoint some of the stuff she does really, really right in this workshop that I'm pointing you to, this debdrum.com/Pinterest. That's the training, and how she's selling this online course. The first P I'm going to talk to you about right now is, and it's in no order, but the first P that comes to mind with Ashley is personality. You will see that when she delivers her content, she puts her personality into the whole presentation. So she has little jokes, she has a way of talking, she has a way of explaining things in a certain manner that's very appealing. It comes across as she's just real, and she's just out there to help people. And that's the feeling that I get from Ashley. And you want to notice that in people that you watch, like the trainings that you watch. You want to realize, what is it that they're bringing across? Why do you like listening to somebody? Because you could incorporate that into your own training and say, well, what kind of personality do I have? Do I want to bring to my audience, right? Some people are serious and they dress really professionally, and maybe, everything is down to business. Maybe you're in another type of industry where it's a little bit more laid back and it's just like a one-on-one conversation. My style is that. It's more like I wear like t-shirts. I don't come and like sometimes I like to dress it up a little bit depending on my mood and depending on where I am and what's going on. But a lot of times I like to be like casual, and that's the personality that I like to bring to my audience. Sometimes we have to think about matching that personality to our audience. Sometimes, maybe that vibe doesn't work with certain people, but not every type of personality is going to work with everyone. So you have to kind of be genuine, and that really comes across in Ashley's presentation. So definitely look out for that when you're watching the Pinterest training. And the Pinterest training is awesome. So this is like a double whammy, because we could talk about how you can get massive exposure and how you can get affiliate sales and how you can get traffic with Pinterest. But I can also talk to you about how you can deliver certain content for your online courses at the same time by using this example. Okay, it's awesome. So the second P I will talk about here is presentation. If you watch Ashley, you'll see that everything in her presentation really builds up into how she's selling the course. So she uses examples, like that's super important. She talks about like the Pinterest industry, right? Who's more likely to use Pinterest, men or women? What kind of pins work better than others? What are the do's and the don'ts? If you look at her slides, they're, straightforward, to the point. You have to think about how to incorporate what you want to get across, the message that you want to get across, what you want to teach in your presentation. And the presentation is usually a combination of the spoken word plus the slides that you put on the screen, the text that you write, and the graphics that you use. Okay, that's all the presentation, and that works. You can use your presentation to also bring out your personality as well. Sometimes we can have slides that tell a story. So you can put, I don't know, a picture of somebody falling, and you could be like, well, one day I fell and then thought of this great idea of whatever it is, right? So you can put that in your presentation, which will cue you into telling some kind of personal story about yourself, which will also bring out your personality. So everything, as you can see here, these 3 P's all work together. And the last P that we'll discuss today is precision, being precise. We talk about this a lot on this series, Passive Income with Content, and we talk about having some kind of structure, some kind of formula that you follow when you're actually building up to either teach someone something or sell someone something. Every single slide in Ashley's presentation has a meaning to it, and it is precise, and everything that's in there is there for a reason. So you notice that the slides will cue her into talking about whatever it is, her certain point that she's talking about on that slide. The reason why she has it like that is so that she has structure to her presentation, is that she has a framework to her presentation, that she's not just rambling on, she's not just throwing things at people, she's not confusing people, she's doing things very methodically, and that is really, really key in selling an online course through some kind of presentation workshop type of thing. The reason why Ashley does so well in these presentations is because she follows these 3 kind of, how do you put it? It's like it's structured. And she incorporates her personality, she incorporates this in her presentation, it's structured, and she's very, very precise. So if you can think about how you can incorporate this in your training, then you will be that much better, and people will actually listen to you, and then you can convince them to get into your program or buy your book or buy it, whatever it is you are selling, because you follow this really sound structure. And Ashley has been doing this for quite a few years, so she's perfected this, and I would encourage you to click on the link this week for the two reasons. One is to see everything that I'm talking about and actually get like a firm example of the 3 Ps here, and also to check out her awesome Pinterest training that she did. So this is what I wanted to say before. So we did this through GoToWebinar, but you can do this on a YouTube video. You can do this on a Facebook Live, Zoom. You can even do this on a one-on-one basis. It doesn't have to be like a whole big GoToWebinar thing. You can do this in any kind of setting where you're either selling a program or teaching somebody how to do something. Bernadine, this is good for really selling anything. Children's books, though, might not be a very hard sell, but you could incorporate your personality, and you could make a presentation, and you could be precise when you're selling a children's book, for sure, especially if it's like a children's book that maybe has like a lesson involved. I hope that you got a lot out of this session today, because I wanted to keep it very simple, but also give you a really prime example of what a great presentation is and how you can perfect that through practice. That should actually be the 4th P. That's your bonus P, is to practice. Ashley has probably given over, I don't even know, but I could imagine she's given over 200 webinars. So every single time she does something probably better, or she changes some stuff up. There's no hardcore formula how your presentation could be or should be, because you just have to kind of go through and test it out and say, hey, this works better for this, or I did this and everyone liked it, everyone responded to this. It really depends on what you're doing, the topic you're teaching, who you're teaching to. But as a general overall umbrella thing, personality, presentation, precision, and practice. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this. I will definitely see you on the next training wherever I am in the world. Have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you soon.